I'm 53 and I'm very proud of it because I've kept myself quite active.
There were trainers around.
Yes, they were actually encouraging me to do it.
Yeah, and
It's their encouragement actually that pushed me to do what I did.
All right, very warm welcome to this Bodyprocoach transformation series. Today I've got the story. It's about an approach that you have towards life, and it's an amazing. I've seen ma'am coming in the gym at about 6 o'clock most of the time, and I think I approached you through the WhatsApp. I'd say box jumps, and I reposted that, and I got a lot of DMs saying that it's something amazing, and then I started interacting with her. Ma'am, so warm welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Such a great thing. So now I would like to know more about your approach. What's your mindset? And I just trained you right now.
Yes.
There are some movement that you did for the first time, but still you had that, thing. I want to learn that, and every time you were getting tired, I saw that, you're doing that AMRAP, so 5 rounds, and you were getting tired, but you still had that smile on your face, and you approached it with a lot of positivity, which is something amazing. I look up to you for that.
Thank you so much.
So what makes you to get you that mindset? What's that thing behind it?
It's mainly I'm a very disciplined person. Like I always like to stay fit, do everything that's right, like eat right. I'm not saying I'm 100% a diet controlled freak, but I'd like to eat healthy. I like to stay healthy. I think being fit gives me a lot of self-esteem, self-confidence.
It's amazing.
So that's what keeps me going actually, and also have my fair share of health issues at this age. So I try to keep.
You said at this age. Can you reveal your age?
I'm 53 and I'm very proud of it because I've kept myself quite active and quite, fit for the age of 50.
You truly,
especially for Indian women.
Correct.
Who almost give up once they're 50 and once, the menopausal age comes around. Correct. So I have in fact taken up my health into my own hands to combat the menopausal issues.
Such a pleasure to sit with you and have an interview with you.
No, it's actually my hardest task really to overcome the health issues.
It's amazing.
I've had my fair shares of arthritis and
really?
Slow metabolism, and my rheumatologist actually asked me to sweat it out in the gym. He said that's the best medicine, so that's why I'm here. I like to sweat it out.
Yeah. So as I said. So I saw her doing some box jumps, and that too, I think that was the first day.
Yes, that was
first approach.
Yes.
And I know I saw that there were trainers around.
Yes, they were actually encouraging me to do it.
Yeah, and
it's their encouragement actually that pushed me to do what I did.
And it's a good kind of steep one. I would say in the first time nobody approaches it. And I saw a rep which you did by yourself. Without any support, which is commendable. And I saw you doing GHD coming for almost, I think, your experience of doing CrossFit. I think, see, in my experience, CrossFit, even when I have to step in and do CrossFit, I need to make my mind, I want to make sure that, I have a good mindset. I've watched some motivational video and step on the floor to do the movement. It is demanding, to be very frank. You know about it because you're doing it right now. But you do it beautifully, and you come almost every day to perform that movement.
Sunday is my resting.
Correct. So now, do you have any background towards CrossFit, or it was the first time? It's been how long you're doing it now?
I've never done CrossFit in my life. I've always been doing mostly cardio-based exercises and little bit of weight training whenever it came my way. But I joined CrossFit mainly because it's a group class. I like doing group classes because there's a lot of encouragement that happens when you're in a group class. You get a lot of motivation also. So, and this is my first experience, especially in India, to find a place where you get CrossFit is quite a feat. Like I was happy to find one close to my house. And CrossFit, I like doing it because it brings in a lot of variation, multiple kind of movement that you do within that 1 hour. It's a kind of all-round exercise.
Overall fitness has been taken care of.
Yes, like weight training, resistance, cardio, everything put into one. So that's why CrossFit has kind of one
great
place in my heart.
What is that one thing in your life that you pushes yourself beyond a comfortable zone? I would say you mentioned that you have arthritis, and trust me on one thing again. I communicate with a lot of people, and the first thing that they, this thing is paining, that thing is paining, and that's normal. But people give it as an excuse, to take it easy, sit back home, relax. And that's the excuse that they give. And I'm sure that you must be having some pain of yours,
Yes,
But I saw you doing some, and I just got to know about you right now, sitting with you and talking to you now. But before that, when I was training you, genuinely, I do notice the movement, but I never realized that you face even arthritis. So I want to just know about your mindset. That's what, I'm really inclined towards, to be very frank.
See, as I said, I've always been exercising for
So it's a
whatever
lifestyle
reason.
for you.
Yes, it's a lifestyle for me. For whatever it is, in younger days, I wanted to exercise because I wanted to look good.
When you say younger,
I've been always...
you look. Trust me, when I message you and when I started talking to you a bit, I had few chats with you, then I'm like, let me ask her the age if she doesn't mind. And that's how I approached.
I'm really proud to say that I'm 53.
You don't look 53. Everybody's talking about it just now.
That's what everybody tells me. So a big thank you to everybody who thinks I'm not over 50. But I am 53, honestly. But as I said, for various reasons I've been exercising, sometimes to look good, sometimes to get that confidence, the self-esteem, the idea that you eat good, eat well, and you have a good lifestyle. So I think fitness for me is everything put together. And my family is also very encouraging, especially my husband. There was a time last year when I went into a little bit of clinical depression and I had put on a lot of weight. I was close
really?
to 68, 69. And then my doctor, I had my arthritis problems, pains, aches and everything. I went to the doctor. He said there's no medication except for exxexising. Just sweat it out.
I think that's an amazing thing. You met the right doctor, I believe.
So my husband used to push me, go to the gym. And then slowly I started taking up. And then again I pushed myself and slowly the depression faded away. And I'm back to where I was. And as you see me today,
I'm really happy to see. Let me just tell you, our floor is about, we teach about a class of 12 people. And if I walk into the floor, I don't teach many classes though. The one person I always notice is you. Because your movements, the enthusiasm that you have towards the movement, the exercise, I look up to you for that.
Yeah, I love doing what I do. I always try to give my 100% to what I try. Even if I can't do it like the pros, I try.
I saw that just now.
I don't give up. Really.
Yeah. You mentioned something about young age. What age did you start physical activities? CrossFit you just started probably right now. But you mentioned that you've been doing cardio, all this kind of stuff. You mentioned young age. What was young age?
I think I started from 28, 29. Because before that I was busy with my child, my daughter and the family and everything and work and everything. So once she started going to school and she became independent, that's when I got a lot of time in hand and tried to get into fitness. And then good diet was always a part of our life, the whole family. We are all foodies, so we have our fair
I think all Indians are foodies.
So we are foodies. We've traveled a lot around the world and we've eaten everything. I've never stopped myself from eating anything.
I think that's really...
Even the forbidden food we have eaten and we enjoyed everything, but we on the other side we kind of balance it out with good food and
that's very important. I think that life is all about understanding that balancing of, I would say rather more towards fitness is about, you can't literally leave those foods forever. You want to just play around with it.
I don't give up on anything. I eat everything but in moderation and I try and balance it out.
All right. That's amazing. I want to know, so now it's been how long you're doing? I think about more than 3 months?
2 months.
2 months has been CrossFit.
I had a break for 15 days. I was traveling. So I started, I think it's going to be 2 months.
All right. And I think you achieved a lot in 2 months as far as movements concerned.
Thanks to the box.
Thanks so much.
Thanks to the trainers. They're all so helpful, friendly. I love coming here. I think my day starts with a very positive and happy note when I come here. I love to see these faces in the morning.
So amazing. Thank you so much. That means a lot to us.
Thank you.
So what's the fitness goal right now?
I want to stay pain-free and without any diseases. So that's my main goal actually, to stay fit and active for as long as I can.
Any tips, your thoughts to those people who's listening to this video, they can take a step. That's the reason we make a lot of videos, We want to literally inspire people to take a step towards fitness. And I think we lack is information and, probably that they need this kind of motivation videos, that to realize that at any age they can step up, do exercise, physical fitness, they can approach at any age.
I think it's the mindset.
Yeah.
the most important thing is the mindset. Like once you put it in your mind that I have this pain and I can't do this, I'm not supposed to be doing this because of my pain. You should not let anything kind of hold you back. You should go completely into the thing within your boundaries, within your limits, and try and achieve a pain-free. Exercise is a big medicine for pain, aches, pains, arthritis. That, according to my doctor, it is so, and I have experienced it in my own life, and I would really vouch for it. So
that's great. That's great. I noticed one really cool thing about you is that we were working out right now on the floor. You were working out right. I was teaching you guys, and there were some plates lying around, and that was used by the other member. But you literally, without thinking anything, you just start putting the plates up there. What's behind that?
Yeah, it's just that it's a camaraderie feeling. Like, we are in a group, so we are all a part of a class, and we have to achieve a certain amount of exercises within stipulated time. So just helping each other, basically.
Cool.
And instead of standing idle, I thought I might as well do something. Picking up another person's weight is no big issue. Like,
That's
it's
amazing.
just.
I think all these youngsters who go to the gym and you leave plates and dumbbells all over the place. You should listen to.
I'm basically a very sorted out person. My husband's taught me to be a very disciplined person around the house. We have allocated place for everything. So we very organized.
I think it comes from the culture. It comes from the home. It comes from the family.
Yes, he likes keeping everything organized, and from him I picked this big.
This is an amazing thing. We would like to meet him.
Yes, sure. But he's a non-fitness person. He says all our fitness in the family is done by me. Everybody else is completely let go. They're taking life very easy. Yes.
All right, ma'am. So this is a huge concern. I get to see a lot of women, especially going to the gym and doing treadmill or cardio-based exercise. I would rather say cross trainer, cycle for hours and hours. They want to look good. They want to look lean. And I think one of the concern or one of the part is about diet. We'll talk about that later. But for now, you have experienced the cardios. You've done cardios earlier.
Yes.
like treadmill kind of stuff. And now you don't do cardio, but you do a lot of group class programs. What are the difference that you have realized over doing this ones?
See, I have done my cardio for a long period of time, but I did not achieve what I was really looking for. I lost a lot of weight, I was lean, yes, but I didn't get that strength that I was looking for, or the endurance that is required to do a little amount of weight training also. So I wanted to do something with a class which was all-rounded exercise, well-planned exercise. So that's what I can do here. Like they in fact, a 1 hour class kind of revolves around the entire body muscles.
That's amazing.
So, and it has helped me also. Earlier I couldn't do a pigeon stretch without a good 20 degrees angle. Now I can at least do a 80 degrees
that's
fold. So I think the well-planned exercise that you do makes a lot of difference instead of just going and walking on the treadmill blindly. So I think a little bit of guidance when it comes to exercising is very important. Guidance as well as a planned workout is very important. So that's why we come here, because it's been pre-planned for us.
Exactly.
So we really don't have to. It's either take a personal trainer. I'm not trying to promote personal training, but I myself don't take personal training.
Correct, yeah.
I'm doing a group class.
Correct.
But even there, I feel I'm getting a personal training benefit.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was wonderful talking to you and know you so closely. And, I've taken a lot of interviews, and this is what we do most of the time. We have every week one success story which goes on the YouTube. And this is going to be something which is really inspirational. I'm going to look up to this video. And I wish you all the best for the coming days. And we'd like to see you. I just taught you today GST, the complete range of motion. You did achieve it in one day.
Thank you so much.
So I want to see you doing some handstand push-ups now soon.
Yes, I will try.
That's the mindset. That's the mindset, guys, I'm talking about. So thank you so much for your time, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you.